Prayer that every business executive must pray on a daily basis if you must advance the cause of the kingdom from coast to coast, from nation to nation, from territory to territory, from system to system, is prayers for supernatural favor. We cannot do without enjoying God's favor. If all the money you're able to gather by the end of the day, by the end of the week, by the end of the month or year, is what you sweat for, you will die before your time. There is such a word as God's supernatural favor. There is such a word of God, such a word as God's supernatural provision. Everyone that has walked with God in the history of the Bible, their life has been the characteristics of enjoying the favor of God. Mary found favor with God, and we saw the protocol that was bypassed. I attend for God to manifest His word upon our life. The Bible spoke about Noah found favor with God. Joseph found favor with God. And I see you finding favor with God. The prayer of favor is one of the most important prayers you must pray every day. As you're leaving your house, going to your office, going to that corporate space, going to your ecosystem, going to your industry of prophetic assignment, the prayer of God's favor should be prayer you pray on a daily basis. The Bible said, "Thou shalt arise and have mercy upon Zion, for the time to favor her has come. Yet the time is now." God is about to favor you. I see the favor of the Lord falling upon you. The book of Psalm 5, verse 12. "For thou, O Lord, will bless the righteous, and with favor wilt thou compass him with a shield." God wants to encompass you with His favor. When the favor of God comes upon your life, it breaks protocol. It breaks protocol. The amount of money that will take you like 1 decade to build to gather, you can gather it in 1 day. With God's favor upon your life, you can achieve it in a matter of days or weeks. The prayer of God's favor is the most important prayer that we must learn to pray on a daily basis. The favor of God must come upon your life. You must pray and ask the Lord that let everything concerning your organization, everything about you, the way you talk, the way you live, the way you smile, the way you comport yourself, let it attract supernatural favor. The prayer of supernatural favor is a necessity for you as a builder, as an entrepreneur. You cannot do without God's favor. The favor of God is what makes your life supernatural. It's what makes your life unexplainable. If everything that happens in your life is what you can be explained by logic, you can have English words, vocabulary to explain them, then it's not God's favor. God's favor bypasses your protocol, bypasses your skill, it bypasses your experience, your connection, it bypasses your qualification. In fact, the favor of God is God's qualification upon your inqualification. That you are disqualified by men and God decides to qualify you by His favor is worth praying for. So you must constantly understand the prophetic significance of praying for God's favor. I said earlier, Psalm 102 verse 13, "Thou shalt arise and have mercy upon Zion, for the time to favor her has come, yet the set time is come." The book of Esther, chapter 5 verse 8, we saw that how Esther encountered the favor of God. Esther chapter 5 verse 8, "If I have found favor in the sight of the king, and if it pleases the king to grant my petition, and to perform my request, let the king and Haman come to the banquet that I shall prepare for them, and I will do tomorrow as the king had said." And the king granted Esther a petition. We cannot build without God's favor. When the favor of God comes upon your life, it takes away unnecessary pressure. It takes it away completely.